Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Sakurada Reset, which is on episode 5. Now, this episode right here looked pretty simple, not too bad. Although, pretty slow as always, so if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that we have maybe going back in time or something, where a new student is introduced or something. That's Yoka Murasa, and of course, Sera-san is in charge to help her out. And of course, we see her perspective to a point where she has an issue, and of course we do see Asai and Haruki being part of some kind of club whatsoever, having to form a club thanks to Tsushima's help, etc. Of course, they'll be using the powers to help other people, and of course the first mission is to help out this girl who's trapped in a marble. And we get to know, a little bit of her having little small talks and so forth, seeing how she, got trapped in the marble or something. So I'm thinking in my mind, okay, so reset and try to talk to her. But apparently they decided to talk to her first before resetting. And we get to know a little backstory about her, about pure objects and so forth, thanks to her teacher's help telling her these kinds of things. Eventually, she always had this strongest trait of being responsible, etc. And why she used her power to be trapped in the marble in the first place. And we get to know that eventually she does feel a little guilty, and that's why she trapped herself in a marble or something. And because she missed the bus when she was looking for something shiny, a marble or something, which is the same one that was pretty much the main object in this episode. And missed the bus, came to school late, and then I think she just fainted out or something, or just used her ability out of the randomness, or she just wanted to. After looking into a couple things here and there about her responsibility as her strongest trait, etc., with a couple things here and there, she realized that nothing really changed anything, and that there's no way for her to get out of there, And therefore, we have to it, of course, Asai says, that's where you're wrong. And then they end up resetting, and Asai managed to get the marble in time. She goes to school. And of course, she was thinking about eating the candy out of the school or something. And he pretty much convinced her to eat the candy while Asai meets Sera that time. And of course, she was tearing up about, maybe breaking the rules. But rules it isn't a rules against eating candy. It's just if you eat it outside, etc., it's okay in terms of classes and so forth. So yeah, overall, this is just a simple episode, the way I think about it, of a girl trapping herself in a marble, which her ability seems to be about being part of an object that's reflective or something. I don't know. For example, that marble represents it, and hearing about her problems while she trapped herself in the marble is because of her trait being very strong about responsibility. But that's about it. That's all I can really get out of this episode. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, alright, I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day. And speaking of previewing the next episode, it looks like to me something crazy is about to show up, but we'll have to find out later until next week. So until then, peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.